Today I'll be using the model 2125 HDP Clear 2-inch gold hand dredge from Golden Sniffer Products to hand dredge this side in here. I already hand dredged this part over here behind this big boulder here, but there wasn't any gold there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move down over here over on the other side of the bedrock here. All right, let's get started. Now, one thing about the model 2125 HDP Clear is it is a 2-inch hand dredge, and so the opening here has a 2-inch steel lined restrictor nozzle. The rocks that are going to be going up and through this pump here, they will be limited in size to no bigger than 2 inches. That's more like having a 2.5-inch dredge, because a 2.5-inch dredge, a motorized dredge, that has a restrictor nozzle on it that limits the size of the rocks that are being suctioned into the hose to 2 inches. Now also with this one here, what I did was I decided to extend the handle. And now my hand fits on the whole handle. You can tell you have the pump filled because the bellows is staying down. When the bellows stays down, that means your bellows is filled with water and you don't have an air bubble in there. All right, bottom's getting easy to see. A lot of good sized rocks down here, not just sand. So this is right next to a bar. You got this big long bar right here. And then you got the river over here. And then you got the river on the other side too. Now you can see, every time I pull on the handle, you can see the material that was coming out of the experimental gravity trap concentrator and up into the sluice, it looks like it gets pulled backward. And that's because this flapper inside here, what's happening is this flapper, it isn't seated on the valve surface until I pull on the handle. Then that pulls the flapper to the valve surface, seals this, and allows me to get suction down at the other end at the nozzle. And that's probably part of the reason that the experimental gravity trap concentrator does work. Because what it's doing is it's pulling the material back and forth. It pushes the material in with the majority of the water that's coming out of the bellows. And then, while the flapper is getting ready to seat, it pulls a little bit of it back. And so gradually, I guess what it does is it kind of like starts to classify the material. I'll give the gold a chance to settle to the bottom. What's going on in here? Okay. Interesting. Making quite a bit of progress down in here. I think this was the right move because I'm finding out that this bedrock right here, it goes right to there and then it drops off. So that's good that I got a drop off here. There's a root system down there. And as the bedrock is over here, you can see the bedrock. There's the bedrock I'm sitting on right there. And the bedrock just kind of goes and starts dropping off right there. Yeah, if you're going to be working bedrock, you need some kind of a hand dredge. Because if you don't have a hand dredge and there's gold in the bedrock, you're going to leave it behind. Yeah, it looks like the root system was growing along the bedrock. It's all along the bedrock right here. You got this root system. Man, it's like a carpet of roots all along the bedrock right here. Unbelievable. Oh, let me tell you, that's what I'm looking for. A carpet sitting on top of the bedrock, a carpet of roots. Look at that, all along the bedrock there's a carpet of roots right there. The bedrock's pretty clean. Time to take a look, see if I left any nuggets behind. If I left any nuggets behind, I'll have to come back here and get them later, because it's getting too late. Okay, it's time for the clean out of the experimental gravity trap concentrator and the sluice. For right now, I'm all done with this area. But there's a carpet of roots on the bedrock down there. I'm anticipating that there's going to be some gold in there. Make sure there's nothing inside the dredge. No, nothing inside the dredge. Rocks. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything in the hose. Okay. Now, let's do the experimental gravity trap concentrator. See if there's anything in there. Hey, it doesn't look like there's anything in there at all. No, there's no black sand either. look like there's anything in there. No black sand.